Well, welcome to everyone. I was frantically trying to find the information to share with you on some of our upcoming events. So let me get this. I'm going to drop it into the chat, hopefully, if it will let me. Maybe there we go. So what you're seeing in the chat is the invitation to the mindfulness broadcast. That is next week on the 17th. I'm sorry, the Mindful Masterclass. That's our deeper dive that we do together that all of you are invited to join. And our focus is going to be mindful alternatives to resolutions. So if you are caught up in that new year hubbub, which certainly in the coaching community is a big part of us and what we're doing, how do we do that mindfully and intentionally and purposefully as we kind of think about new year and some of the changes we want to make? And then I'm also going to drop in the chat for those of you who join us at the coaching circle on Tuesday. We will have our coaching circle. And that is the theme for that Nancy and Nanor will be bringing is completion and creation. So kind of on that theme of ending a year and beginning a new year. So I'm going to run the mindful broadcast this morning in a little bit of a different way, because I'm going to show a little video to start off our practice, but I want to share with you why I'm bringing this. So I'm sharing today Mary Oliver's poem, and just a piece of it, but it's really been speaking to me. And so I want to share it with you, and then I'll use that to kind of guide our practice today. But for me, why I've been kind of accessing this poem again and rereading it and having it around where I can remember it is just prior to the holidays, I lost somebody that I knew, and she was so vibrant and full of life and just so very actively living her life. And it hit me as loss does. And I think part of why it keeps niggling at me is, there's the grief of the loss, but there's also this, I think, as I pause and kind of get curious with myself and listen to myself, the thoughts that are there are like, this shouldn't happen to somebody like this, right? She's too young. What about her family? And these expectations about what life is supposed to be like, and some contract that life is supposed to provide me with about how long I get to be here, or how long good people get to be on the earth, or what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, or how people around me are supposed to treat me. It's reminded me of these expectations that I keep putting on life that I think it owes me, which is one of those is that good people should get to live their life in their entirety. And of course, none of those things are true. And so I keep going back to my practice right now and focusing on, and it's all wrapped also in the ending of one year and the beginning of new year, but this really purposeful, intentional living now, right? What am I doing with this one wild, precious life that I get, not in retirement, not when my kids are older, but right now, today, in this moment? And that's how we create our good life, right? And that's how we really show up to what I think life owes me down the road, or because of good deeds in the past. Instead, just landing myself back in this moment, the greatest gift that I have, which is this moment, to be alive, to be breathing. And what do I want to do with this one precious wild life? So I'm going to play the video. And then again, I'll guide us right into our practice from there. Mary Oliver does reference prayer in this video. And so I want to just state I know from her standpoint, as she wrote it, certainly from our standpoint, we're not insinuating any religious connection to that. It's really the invitation for you to let that land with you wherever is the right place to land with you. So there's no connection to anything except us being present in the magic of the moment. So I'm going to share my screen. This is going to take me just a second to get over here. I'm hoping that this plays for us here. Hoping all of you are seeing this. I'm going to make it large and turning on. Okay, are you all seeing the video? Okay, I'm going to play it, and if you don't hear it, let me know. You should be able to hear it.
Who made the world? Who made the swan and the black bear? Who made the grasshopper? This grasshopper, I mean, the one who has flung herself out of the grass, the one who is eating sugar out of my hand, who is moving her jaws back and forth instead of up and down, who is gazing around with her enormous and complicated eyes. Now she lifts her pale forearms and thoroughly washes her face. Now she snaps her wings open and floats away. I don't know exactly what a prayer is. I do know how to pay attention, how to fall down into the grass, how to kneel down in the grass, how to be idle and blessed, how to stroll through the fields, which is what I have been doing all day. Tell me, what else should I have done? Doesn't everything die at last, and too soon? Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?
And with that, close your eyes. You can also take a soft gaze and just allow that question. What do you plan to do with your one wild, precious life? Allow that to just infiltrate, to fill your mind and your heart and your body. It's such a beautiful, simple, complicated, powerful question. And as that's landing, wherever it lands in your body, allow your breath to accompany it, breathing in and breathing out, feeling your body in this one precious moment, allowing your shoulders to fall from your ears, allowing your feet to be solidly on the floor. Breathing in, breathing out, allowing the crown of the head to lift and the chest to lift, and a balance of softness in the belly and attentiveness in the spine. Inhaling, exhaling. Noticing where that question landed in your body and any emotions that might surround it: fear, attachment, curiosity, joy, grief, indifference. Allowing that to just be your anchor of focus. considering your own expectations of what life should be, what it owes you, guarantees you think might exist. As you explore, continuing to invite your breath into your body and out. Breathing in and breathing out. We might also begin to explore how we can live into each moment, how we can bring awareness into our day, into our work world, into our conversations and our relationships, into our internal dialogues and our thoughts. How do we learn to live in the really only guaranteed moment we have? And what does that really mean to you? What does that really look like? It can be as simple as refraining from multitasking in a conversation, really just being present, really listening. It might be engaging with someone in a way that you might otherwise find you're scrolling on your phone and missing the opportunities around you to engage with people you love, people you don't know. Perhaps it's just really tasting the grape as you eat it. Finding your breath again in your body. Breathing in, breathing out. Allowing some piece of this meditation to go with you as you open your eyes and continue on with your day. When you're ready, open, come back together. I will put the link for that, the summer day that I just shared, that link into the video. That was Mary Oliver reading it. It's kind of special. All right, there it is. I hope to see you all on Wednesday at the masterclass. If you need access to that and you don't already have it, be sure to just put your email in the link and or in the chat, and I'll make sure you get it. Be well, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.